Right, greetings. I hope all is well. I'm Terrence Williams, one of your hosts, and then we have Coach Joe, which is your other host, and I hope all is well with everyone. Tonight is really simple. We excited first for you to be here. I know that for the last couple of weeks we've been missing some people, and we don't know where it's been going on, but you're here. Look, I'm not gonna hold you long. It's Christmas time. We know you got loved ones around. We know you got a lot going on, but we want to give you what you need to get started. And if you're here tonight, that means you must be excited about something dealing with real estate. You must be interested in something dealing with real estate. I've been doing real estate for over 21 years now. Coach Joe has been doing it for quite a while. He can introduce that himself. However, we've been working together hands in hand since about 2019, I want to say, right? Maybe a little bit earlier than that, but 2019, we started taking off and doing more deals and more business together. And it has made a difference in my life, his life, and our lives. Again, he can tell you with his own mouth. I don't like speaking for another man, right? But all I can say is I have several brothers by my parents. However, Joe is closer than my other brothers because we on the same path. We like to be around like-minded people. And Joe definitely has a focus on how to make his money make money, and I had a focus on how to create generational wealth. With that put together, we have an awesome team because now we decide to help other people with the experience we have so that you don't have to make the same mistakes we made. And that's the whole goal of Invest Now 2021 is to keep other folks from making mistakes that we made, right? And we're steady making mistakes and we're going to keep making mistakes because if you're not pushing yourself to the limits, then you're just steady passing. So if you're complacent and everything's going great and you're not making mistakes, evidently you're not pushing yourself hard enough, right? I am a coach, a real PE teacher, a real certified school teacher. I have not been practicing since I've been active duty, but I promise you this, we live by what we believe in, right? We're doing what we believe in and we're pushing it to the limits. As I coach my kids when I used to coach sports, hey, you push yourself till you can't go nowhere more, and then you push yourself a little further. That's what we do in our lives. And then with that, you make mistakes. You learn from them. And when you learn from them, you compound on them and you get better. So that's what you're dealing with when you're dealing with somebody like myself and Coach Joe. Coach Joe, what you got, man? Give me some kind of welcome or something, brother.
Yo, I am here, my man. I am here, man. Just excited about what's taking place in real estate. It's, as I continue to study the market, seeing what's happening, I get more and more excited because, several reasons. And which, Coach, that recently, I guess you could say since COVID, I've switched up my investment strategy from fix and flip over to more of the cash flow rental properties. And right now, as of today, it's actually cheaper to rent than it is to buy a home. Now, the key to that is cheaper to rent for an owner occupant than it is to buy a home for an owner occupant. It's still an excellent time to rent as a business and to rent to buy and rent as a business. And so for us, we operate as a business. So many of you may be asking like, well, how is that possible? Well, it's all about buying at the right cost, buying at the right price, not over leveraging yourself, making sure that whenever you get in and out of that transaction, that once it's all said and done, that you are positively cash flowing on that asset. Coach, as of today, my average cash flow on a rental property is about $413. That's the average cash flow. Now, mind you, I have properties that I was in a negative with, which, we spoke about how the escrow was with that one asset. And so I had properties I was operating at a negative. Before COVID, my cash flow, I was happy to make $300. Today, right now, all of my new assets, I'm over $500, well over $500, and it's only growing. So I'm excited for what's taking place, what's happening, guys. Right now it's an excellent time to get a mentor, someone like Coach T. Start working directly hand in hand with him, learning how this game works, learning how it works. Because I can tell you, if you're on this call tonight and you want to get in real estate just to make money, you're in the right place. However, if you want to get in real estate to not only make money, but also build towards your retirement, to get there earlier, faster, sooner, quicker, this is where you want to be. This is where you want to be. The thing I love about real estate, guys, Coach, and I'm going to turn it back over to you. Hey, the thing I love about real estate, it keeps up with inflation. So, which everyone on here knows and understands this. So it's not like I'm selling you a dream. No, I'm just letting you know, as a landlord, that's why we love real estate. It keeps up with inflation. And in fact, when inflation hits, if you're on a fixed mortgage, fixed interest rate mortgage for 30 years, you're going to make more money because rents are going to only increase. Every single year, the Fannie Mae and HUD, they're increasing their rents anywhere from 2 to 3%. Me as a landlord, I'm increasing my rents every year, anywhere from 2 to 3%. Now, we'll tell you there's additional things, taxes and insurance increases as well. So what happens? You roll that in and a little bit extra. Not to take advantage of anyone, but to keep up with market trends. See, someone else sets the market, I follow it. That's transparency for me. Someone else sets it, I follow it. So this is the perfect place to be. Perfect place to be, Coach. And it is really exciting because, Coach, I shared with you the other day, I said, hey, 10 houses is my magic number. I went through my inventory. I said, oh, snap, I got 2. So now 8 houses is my magic number. 8 more doors, not even just houses, doors. 8 doors is my magic number. What does that mean for me? Well, that means that, hey, I really have the mental freedom and flexibility. So already reached the financial freedom side. Now, what is financial freedom? Means that you have enough cash coming in that can take care of your day-to-day job. Well, your day-to-day life. Enough cash coming in. Okay. Now, what is financial flexibility? Well, when you've already checked the box for 1, now you have an excess of capital to where you can invest in other opportunities, in other people, new ideas. Because your financial freedom is there. Now I want that flexibility freedom. Then what happens after that? I only keep building, working with other people. This is why I love real estate, because this is one vessel, just one vessel to be able to do that. Coach, the floor is yours, my friend.
Oh no, Coach, you ain't gonna get out that easy. I appreciate you for sharing it with him. And you brought a good point together, guys. Coach talked about the fact that he pivot on his strategy. And that's what makes it super sexy and super extremely great to work with us, is because I started out with nothing but rentals. I always knew I want to be a renter ever since I played the game of whatever, Monopoly as a kid. I always knew I wanted to be a landlord or some kind of property manager or something dealing with that as a kid, right? And I started off young, like graduated from college in December and started looking for a house immediately. Put my first contract on the house in April. I graduated in December and put my first contract on the house in April, knowing what I wanted to do in life, guys. That's how it happened in 2003. Graduated in 2003. In 2004, I put a contract down on the house in April. I closed on my first real estate investment properties 4 months out of college. 4 months out of college, I worked on it. I closed on it July 29, 2004. Know how I remember that? Because that was my mama's birthday. I closed on my mom's birthday at my first house, right? 24 years old, or 24, 25. I can't remember what age I was at that time, but it was after college. And I knew I wanted rentals, right? So that first investment property was to live in and then rent it out later. I bought it for sale by owner and been doing it ever since. Since then, I done bought it. I'm in a double digits now. And I didn't start running this thing to a business to 2016 is when I put a business together and started running together as a business. And by that time, I already had several homes. I was running like a mom and pop, running it from my personal name, my personal assets. And then all of a sudden I said, you know what? It's time to get busy. It's time to get busy. And from there, me and Coach met around about 2018 or so. I want to say about 2018, 2019, 2020 is when we started doing business together. That's when we started partnering together. Guys, when I tell you that he's a fix and flip guy, and that's his root and his basics and his foundations, I'm the rental and the bird guy. That was my basics. Because we met together, now I partner with him on his deals, help them to keep growing his portfolio, and he's partnering with me, understanding how to do a rental property portfolio better than others, right? Because I already have all the information. I already paid for all the information, and then all I do is just share it, share it, share it. So by partnering with us, you have that information, and that's why we say that. Just like John 14 and 12. Those that believe in my works, believe in a good thing, then those that come after me be better than me. That's paraphrased. That's what we're doing, guys. We're doing that work. We already put in the hard work. Now we're looking to grow it. So by partnering with us, you pretty much have the best of both worlds, because you got a fix and flip guy that loves it, and then you got a guy that just love helping people to acquire generational wealth, right? You notice a different. Coach said cash flow. I said generational wealth. Coach said, hey, I'm making more money monthly. I'm saying, hey, you're making money for long-term, generational wealth, which he's doing the same, but he's focused on cash flow, right? That's that fix and flip in him, right? And I focus on, hey, how many wealth strategies I can build for retirement. This is a retirement vehicle. Stop looking as you're buying and renting a house. This is a retirement vehicle. You know how many people money dropped after COVID-19? They made a lot of money during COVID-19. And then once we went back to work, everybody's stocks and all their 401ks and all their 203, all these different kind of retirement accounts just dropped. Bam. Took a wham, bam, thank you, man. And guess what? You can't be mad at nobody but yourself, because that's what you trusted. So what I'm asking you to do is step out on faith and trust you. Step out on faith and trust you, right? I need you to step out in faith and take control of your money. Put your money in something, guys. I got 3 screens, so when I'm looking out somebody, I see it in my periphery. I play football. I see it in my periphery. Somebody flashed up. Guys, I'm telling you, take your faith and trust you. Guys, I pay in the taxes every year. I pay in the taxes. I pay in every year because I give the minimum on my job. I said I can do better with my money than you can do. So I pay penalties. Every year I pay a penalty, no matter what, because I'm only paying a very minimum every month out of my check, because I want my cash so I can go and control my money and do what I want to do. Right? I did not say I do not have a retirement account with the job. I do. That's extra. That's insurance. That's crap. That's wasted money that I'm letting grow with their company. The money I depend on is my money that I put into the house that I pick out, that I rent, that I put the person in the house, that I control the bank I work with. The money, I control everything, right? And when I say I control everything, that means I control the property manager I choose. I control the carpenter that work on my house. I control everything. The only thing I don't control is the taxes that keep going up, the insurance that keep going up. I don't control that. However, Coach said that we have some kind of inflation proof. When insurance go up and taxes go up, rent goes up. Again, I control that. Rent goes up, right? They do this, I do this. That's it, guys. So if you want control of your life and you want control of a retirement vehicle, right, keep on doing your IRAs, because it's not a bad thing to do when you want to borrow against IRAs for a deferred gratification, shall I say, right? You don't have to worry about taxing now when you start using IRAs to buy properties and buy stuff and use assets, right? There's deferred taxation, right? So I'm not saying do not. What I'm saying is you have no control. You don't have control over the stock market. You don't have control over your 403, 401, 4B, whatever it is. You don't have control over that stuff, right? I don't have control over, I don't even know the mess that I donate to. That's what I feel like I'm donating, because I have no control over it. But what I have control over is which house I buy, which house I look at, which house I pursue, which person I talk to, who I give my energy to, and what I do with my energy. Guys, if you like that, I need you to go ahead and be like that young lady that already got on my schedule. My phone already beeped saying that, hey, somebody got on my schedule. If you haven't got on my schedule, I don't know what you're waiting for. And let me let everybody know, it's the month of December. I'm giving you a 15 minutes without buying on my book or nothing. Usually I say, hey, at least you can buy my book. At least you can download my audiobook. That's what I usually say, buy my audiobook at least at the minimum, and then you can talk to me. I'm telling you right now, for Christmas, for this month, for December, I'm in a giving mode. 15 minutes free, no charge. Just get on the call with me. Let's talk it out and see what we can do. All right, Coach, you got anything else, man? If we can keep talking about business, or we can go on the PowerPoint. But matter of fact, everybody in the chat, do you want me to do an email, or you want me and Coach to go back and forward? Y'all want me and Coach to go back and forth? Put in chat one. You want me to just down do the PowerPoint, teach you the PowerPoint, and give you a lesson on that, talk to you, chit chat, go over that. Or two, you want to hear more story about me and Coach and open this to Q&A. I'm open to it because it's about you. You on your time. Two, Coach, Q&A. We got a Q&A. Both PowerPoint and Q&A. All right, who else? Come on, I got two right now. Got one and one. Said both. Get some more. Come on, we got how many folks we got on here? We got 10 folks on here. The Coach follow, Coach still on here, so we got 10 folks on here. 9 folks. Come on, guys, get in your chat box. Let me know what you want me to do. Got one say, well, me and Coach go back and forward. Okay, one, go ahead and do the PowerPoint. So we got 2 for PowerPoint. Then we'll count the both is PowerPoint. All right, give me a tiebreaker. Tiebreaker. Next person, you're a tiebreaker. Let me know. Come on, I want some engagement. It's boring just sitting up here talking. I love talking, but hey, one more person. Put some in the chat. One, you just want me to go with the PowerPoint. 2, you rather me and Coach go back and forth, do some Q&A with y'all. Come on, it's December. It's your time. I already put my thing. Let's get to the PowerPoint, then go back and forth. All right, Coach, they win. All right, guys, y'all win. Let's go with it. All right, so this PowerPoint, guys, this is a real simple PowerPoint. I'm going to try not to bore you. God, doggone it. What? Oh, I got to scroll up and down. This is a power. Okay, I got it in PDF. So listen, I live in the country. So if my stuff start freezing up, don't get mad at me. I do live in the country, right? I live far out in the country too. I live in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Well, I live in Cameron, North Carolina. Fayetteville is a city. I live far out from it, 30 minutes from it. So I wouldn't have to worry about the bad folks, right? So I live all the way out here. Got a 16-year-old son that I'm raising by myself. He do have a mama, a great mom, but she's so great. She let the dad take her son, and I got my baby with me, and we live together, and I want him to be away from all the bad folks, right? So we in the woods. So my stuff started freezing up. That's why. Now, guys, if I tell you that it's a way for you to learn real estate, if you don't know real estate, and if you do know real estate, it's the way to improve your skills by working with us. How do that sound? If that sounds good, give me a thumbs up or one over there in the chat. Give me a thumbs up or one. If you can learn to improve your skills or start learning real estate and earning money at the same time, how does that sound to you? The one or a thumb? Give me that. One sound good? Good, good. All right. Thank you. All right. That sounds great. Well, this is a way to do this, right? Myself, Coach, we started investing now 2021 because and her that when COVID-19 happened, we saw folks spending their money on freaking big screen TVs, PlayStation 5, all this stuff that's not going to help. I started going live on the internet, doing Facebook walking 10, 15 miles, talking about financial freedom, started talking about all kinds of wealth building strategies and just doing it for free all the time. Then I said, hey, let me go ahead and buy Zoom. Let's go and do this stuff on Mondays. Coach, you in? I said, yes, I'm in. Guys, we've been teaching for free for a long time. And we're still doing it. Every Monday, I keep forgetting that this ain't a PowerPoint. Every Monday, we're teaching for free. Monday, the first 4 Mondays and the 5th Monday, we're supposed to be off. But guess what? I still get on anyway to make nobody log on, and we still love. All right, so the goals of the nights, we go a little bit of expectation, a little bit of why real estate opportunities, the good, the bad, and indifference, right? And then to help you non-believers believe that you can do this. That's an old Keep thing. I got a new one now. I'm out of Keep. This old PowerPoint. So I need to make sure I update that. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the one. Guys, the more participation, it just pumps me up and make me more excited, right? Make me more excited about what I'm doing. So why real estate? Guys, we already told you one thing. 2 things for it. 1, cash flow is 1. We already talked about that. Money, cash flow. And then we talk about long-term growth, right? Then we talk about a little bit of tax benefits as well when I told you that you can delay by getting your stuff in an IRA. Use your IRA to buy assets refinance, pay your IRA out, and now you're paying less interest. You ain't paying all that interest, right? You just borrow against it, go get your asset, refinance that asset, pay the IRA off, right? So it's pretty sexy. Now, rental income. Rental income is very sexy. It's very sexy because you're helping the community out. When you have a vacant property in your house, in your neighborhood, that brings the value down. If you have several vacant properties in the neighborhood, the property value go way down. So when it go way down, someone like myself that said, I don't want your community value to go down. I don't want you to have rock stone at that house. I don't want you to have to worry about, other bad things going on in that house, rape, all kind of mess goes on in vacant house. And then if the grass grow up high, what happened when grass grow up high? Little creepy crawlies start hanging around and they start going to everybody's yards and they start moving back and going back and forward. And then they get in your house and they tear your house up. So we want to keep that from happening to the community, right? So by keeping the vacant properties occupied, now we keeping the neighborhood safer, we keep the neighborhood cleaner, and then we're making that value go up. So that's what I see rental properties as. Not only are you helping with a better community, you're also helping with is you got police officers, you got firefighters, you got all these responders get paid with city money. If you're not paying taxes on those properties, then guess what? We're robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? We're robbing Peter to pay Paul. So let's get somebody in that property so that we can make them city taxes get paid. And now they don't keep going up on city taxes as fast because we got these vacant houses that's accumulating debt and folks are not carrying their own. So let's put somebody in there. Do y'all see how sexy that is? Everybody's winning. The person that got the property, they're not paying the taxes, they got the liens on it, that's moved far out of town or inherited the house, get rid of the prop. The people in the community don't want the property to be vacant. They don't want the ratchets. They don't want the ropes. They don't want the bodies. They don't want the nasty stuff going on and drug addicts and all that stuff hanging out in there, people going there squatting. They don't want that. So now we eliminate that situation. We eliminate that situation. So that's what a rental property means. Right? Now, the other part of that is if you do our strategy of wholesaling, right? Quick cash. Now, I don't want the property. You don't want the property, but I know somebody who do. I know somebody who do. And because I know somebody who do, they will gladly buy this property and we can make a little fee. We can make a little moolah. We can make a little money. That's why I call investing with OPM, other people money. You keep on wholesaling, you save that money. Let that money grow, then you buy your first rental property with that money. OPM, sweat equity. Sweat equity is you go out there partnering with people like myself. Remember I said learn, earn, and return? Learn, earn, and return. So we're going to teach you where to go look at. I just taught you. Listen, your neighborhood, you don't want rats, you don't want roaches, you don't want abandoned houses that make your property value go down. So start in your community today. Right? Tomorrow, tonight. I don't care if you got to go get some milk tonight. Drive your neighborhood and write down the addresses of those vacant properties. Right? In your neighborhood. Let's start right there. Stop looking all the way. You ever heard of the acres of diamonds? Right? I think I said it right. The diamond of acres or the acres of diamonds. They said there's a man one day, right? He was wanted to be dig for diamonds, right? So he was going all over the world and he sold his property that he was living on and he went overseas and went far away and he went and dug for diamonds, lost all his money, and the people that bought his house discovered diamonds right there in his yard that he used to live in. He died a poor man and those folks died rich because they were looking so far away from home that it was right there up on his feet. Guys, right there in your community is where you start. Get those addresses. If it's daytime, take a picture of the house on the left, take a picture of the house, and take a picture of the house on the right, and write down the address and text that to me, send it to me, get on my schedule and work with us. You send us those, we pay you. Once we close, we pay you. We find a buyer because we don't know your neighborhood. We don't know your community. We ain't got buyers there, but we go find them. When we go find them, you get paid just for helping your neighborhood out. Do that sound good? Give me a clap, give me a one, give me a thumbs, give me a something. Right? Thumbs up if that sounds good. You make money for referring to houses in your community, and you're making money by learning how to look for deals. That's a deal right there. It's vacant, it's causing your property value to go down, and then you want to flip it and you want to make some money. That's a quick way to make some money. Then we'll teach you later on how to put in a contract. Then we'll teach you, we'll learn, earn a return, steady growing, right? But get good at one thing, refer them over right now, right? Now, once you get a rental property, you can make so much money. Now, Morris Clayton, I can't never remember, right? He taught me the financial freedom number. Financial freedom number. He says if you take the amount of money you already have in your account that you spend on a monthly basis, you're already spending so much money on your taxes, on your food, on your clothes, on your cost of living. So you take that number, then you add 10% on that for taking your loved one out for dates and dinner nights and anything else. Then you add another 10% on that for, hey, just cuz, right? Just cuz. So once you got that number, now you got your freedom number. Now, how many properties will it take for you to make that kind of cash flow to meet that monthly note? That's how I set my number to 10. I wanted 10 properties and $600 a watt. If I had 10 properties cash flowing, $600 a watt, and $6,000 a month, I can live off that. When I was a school teacher, that's all I made was like $3,000, $4,000 coming home. I said, all right, then I was making $6,000. I was going to bring it home like about $3,000, right? Between insurance, taxes, Medicaid, 401B, whatever it is, 403B, whichever one it was, I don't know. Between all the stuff that's coming out and health insurance and everything, dental insurance and family and child support, I would bring on probably like $3,000, right? So I said, if I can make $6,000, $600 per house times 10, 6,000, I'm good to go. That's my number. If I can get, so many houses in 5 years, guys, let me tell you, I got 10 houses in 2 years. 10 and 2. I could have got 10 and 1. 10 and 1. But I was scared. I'm like, whoa, move too fast. This is too much. Oh no. All right. That's honest God truth, guys. In 2 years, I got 10 houses. And I can have so many more. But you know what? I don't want all the headaches, right? So that's another way. Come up with your cash flow. How much do you want to cash flow? Now, are they paid off right now? No, they're not. What you do is you pay them off over time. So right now, what I'm doing is working with people like yourself. We can get in under market value. Yes, if you get under market value, you buy it at a good deal. Buying it at a good deal. All right. So we talk about cash flow. Long term, hey, the house that your grandma bought, they paid so much for it. And I promise you, whatever we're paying for today it would be way more than what they paid for it 50 years ago or 60 years ago, however long ago it was your grandparents. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you buy a house today, 60 years down the road, that house is going to cost more, 30 years down the road, more than what you paid for it today. Even if the value down, it still costs more than what you paid for it today. So that's how you have long-term growth. That's how you make generational wealth. Start buying houses now under the market value, accumulate those houses, get a renter in there, let them pay off the debt if you got a debt on it. You buy cash, let them pay you back. And then, hey, guess what? You're cash flowing forever, and that value only goes up. As inflation goes up, as the dollar get weaker, and you got to take more dollars to make $1, when they take $20 to make $1, hey, it value more later on. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me, because right now it takes $20 to make $1, right? Inflation is so high, right? Tax benefits, guys, you get to carry depreciation on your properties. 27.7, I want to say the number. You have a CPA to do that. I do have these things hyperlinked. They are hyperlinked so that if you wanted to get this PowerPoint, you get on a call with me, I'll give you the PowerPoint. I'll email it to you when you're going to call me. But this stuff is hyperlinked so that you kind of learn more about it. But you can depreciate your house every year. Depreciate it. That means you get to carry so much debt down. That means you get to write off so much. Guys, that's the beautiful thing when you do that. Also, you're incentivized for offering housing to people. You incentivize, the government incentivizes you because you're giving rental property to someone, and the government don't have to do it. So that's pretty sexy, making sure that's the right one. I got 2 cameras. All right, cool. That's the camera I'm using. All right. I'm looking in the periphery of my, I got 3 screens, guys. 3 screens. All right, I'm sorry. Stay focused. All right, let me go back up. So opportunities everywhere, guys. Look, opportunities are everywhere. Your first opportunity is right there in your community, in your neighborhood. I don't care if you live in an apartment, you still got houses around you, right? If you live in a house, a condo, whatever, just drive around and start writing down the address of that property that's vacant, take a picture of the house to the left, take a picture of the subject house, and take a picture of the house to the right. That's all we need. Address and the 3 pictures. That's all we need for to start off. Address and the 3 pictures. YouTube land, LinkedIn, Facebook world, Twitter. Yeah, I think I'm on all those locations at one time right now. Guys, that's all we need. 3 pictures. House on the left, subject house, house on the right, address. Send it, text message, email it, coacht2021@gmail.com, right? info@investingnow2021.com, right? So I bought .com and .org. So investingnow2021.org or .com with info at, right? Info, I-N-F-O at. All right, so opportunities are everywhere. All you have to do is just have your eyes open for vacant properties. Again, I hyperlinked a lot of this stuff so that if you wanted information on this stuff, you can have it, right? Now, what we want you to do is stop swapping your knowledge for time. We want you to start making money, right? That's what I'm doing, saving time, telling you to go out there and find properties in your community. Is helping us to save time on going looking for properties. You're going to look for the properties now. You're saving your neighborhood. That's saving me time because now I just got to find the buyer now. You find the product, we find the person, we find the buyer. We got to go skip trace that person and figure out who that is that live in that house, who own a house, who has title, who own title, who own deed, and then we got to work with them and talk to them. We also got to go find buyers for those properties. This has been going super sexy. The last 3 weeks, I got like 3 referrals like that from people that not on these calls. It's people that just hear me talking or know what I do. I got a pre-foreclosure going on in Shreveport right now. Got a phone call last week. Yesterday, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, Coach? Yesterday, I had somebody calling me with a pre-foreclosure in Dallas. I don't have buyers in Dallas. I got buyers in Shreveport. I don't have buyers in Dallas. Now I got to go find buyers. I sent a message out, got a property, gave them address. I didn't give the address because I'm not a real estate agent. I said, I got a property on this street in Arlington, Texas. I got some people already emailing me back. What's the numbers? What's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? Coach called me lazy because he said, why you didn't do all the back work? I don't have it under contract. I just want to see what people can bite on it. They biting on it. Now I went ahead and said, hey, here's the renter income. Here's the ARV. Here's the current value. Here's the repair value. Here's the address. Here's the pictures. Now I got it all together because, hey, I didn't know I was going to get somebody to want to bite that fast. That's called accidentally making money. That's what they call accidentally making money. I wasn't looking for it. Somebody called me with a problem. I'm looking for a solution. They're not paying me to do that. A real estate agent get paid to try and solve that problem. I don't get paid to solve that problem. I get paid to solve the buyer's problem. I get paid. Coach, I think I just said something very important for everybody to hear. As a wholesaling strategy, I'm not a wholesaler. I don't call myself no wholesaler. As using a wholesaler strategy in investing in real estate, I get paid by solving the buyer's problem, not the seller's problem. We help the sellers out. The seller do not pay us. The buyers pay us a fee for finding them a deal. Like they said in the chat, under market value. All right, did I get kicked off, Coach?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, did I get kicked off?
No, I can still hear you.
Can you see me?
You know what? Nope, I can't see you, Coach.
Yep. All right, yeah. I told you I'm in the country. I ain't lie. This thing say low system resources may affect your audio. Try closing some apps. Man, I don't know. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Case in point, why I put this in PDF. Now, we said recession proof, right? We said this is recession proof. The reason why we say recession proof, because when everything goes up, you go up. People still live somewhere to live. During COVID-19, when the recession, when the world went crazy, excuse me, guess what they did? They stopped their tenants from paying rent. They gave them a moratorium. I think that was the word is moratorium. However, SBA gave us money. If you had your paperwork done right, SBA gave you money. They said, hey, the tenants ain't paying. You ain't making no money. You taking a risk. You still got mortgage. Oh, not to mention all of that. They gave me a what did they call, Coach? A deferred payment on my mortgage. All the rental properties I had, they started giving me deferred payments with no extra interest. They just stopped it for 3 or 4 months and said they'll pick it up in 3 or 4 months, starting off where we at, and just add 3 or 4 months to my loan. Again, helped us out. Not only that, if the tenants were paying rent that didn't have problems, like Section 8 tenants, they didn't have no problem. Section 8 paid their rent. We still got that money. So either I had the choice now to keep paying that money on my loan or use that money for elsewhere, or save that money up and pay it and buy another house. Guys, recession proof. Government is going to make amends for you because they understand you're a housing people. And they're going to find a way, if you got your paperwork done right, you got all your ducks in order, you'll be able to get money from them and get help from them. That's pretty sexy, guys. I'm telling you, it's pretty idiot proof, right? It's pretty idiot proof. Now, I did not say the government ain't gonna take a lot of money. You're gonna get taxed at 30.9%, 30.7%. You're gonna get taxed at 30.7%. You're gonna get that tax rate. However, when things get bad, they understand they need to keep you on their team and they're gonna hold you down for a little while. All right, it's a couple ways to lose in real estate. The most important way to lose in real estate is going out there writing checks in your personal name. Going out there acquiring a lot of properties in your personal name. That is a good, sure way to lose in real estate, because when they go down, you go down. You want to do this stuff in a business name so that you can always dissolve that business. Now, I didn't say you weren't going to be no guarantee. However, let the company take the hit first and do things in your company name. So all I got to do is dissolve that company and the company go away. You can always make a new company. Right? So you want to do stuff out of your personal name. Second thing is, you don't want to be guaranteeing bad deals. If you ain't no good deal, don't buy it. Right? You want to buy good deals. You want to buy things under market value. And that's going to help you out. You don't want to go to people's houses saying, hey, I'm going to give you top dollar for your house, and it ain't top dollar money. Sure way to go out of business. Right? Then you're making promises and telling folks you're going to do things. Now, when I use the wholesaler strategy, I'm an honest person. I don't go to them lying to them, telling them that I'm buying their property. I'm telling them that, hey, I'm going to help you get rid of your property. I'm going to help you get the problem off your hand. I'm going to help you to acquire the money you asking for that you want for this house if I can get it. If I can't get it, I can't get it. That's how we do it, right? We don't promise nothing. We do what we got to do, right? Then we move on. So that's how we do it. The business is really simple, guys. We want to help folks that want to work with us. We don't want to work with people that don't want to work with us. If they don't want to work with us, we're not working with them. We're not promising them nothing. We're going out there saying, hey, this is what we can do. This is what we can't do. Here's the numbers. If it makes sense, let's do business. All right, guys, I just put my 15-minute in the chat box again for those who want to get on my schedule and talk more in depth. You're more than welcome to, and see if you're ready to get started for real, and move forward, right? So how would it feel, guys, every day you waking up doing what you love to do and making money doing that, right? How do you think you would feel if every morning you can wake up and do what you love to do the whole day? The whole day. And get paid. You think that'll feel good, or you think that'll feel bad? You think you'll be mad about working long hours? You think you'll be aggravated about working long hours? How would that feel? Coach, how that feel, Coach?
What's that?
Waking up every morning doing what you love to do.
Man, it's boring. Hey, it's boring. It is, man. Having order and structure is great for me. However, it's the perk side of it is, hey, I am in control. The downside of it is it's boring, because those folks that I interact with, I work with, on a daily basis, guess what they're doing? They're at work. While I'm at work, however, hey, I can work in my shorts. Hey, I can go play some golf, shoot some hoops, go eat lunch with my son. I can do a number of different things. Today, watched a movie on Netflix. Didn't have to check in with a boss. However, it took time to get there. But if I would have had a mentor that would have, really helped polish me up, I would have got there in 5 years. And it wouldn't have taken me actually probably sooner than that, because I was smoking hot whenever I started. And so, however, I'm thankful for, everything I've learned thus far. So that just goes to show, if you want to get to a certain point in life, you know, because there's a lot of YouTube millionaires out there. There's a lot of folks out there selling us dreams, telling us what can be done, things like that. But if you really want to get to that point, hey, get friends that's in that arena, you know, get a mentor. You got to start working together. You know, start working together. And what you're going to discover is, shucks, I work harder at this than I do at my own job. Shucks, I'm working longer hours at this than I do at my own job. Right now, I'm drafting up a lease purchase agreement, coach. And you know, I don't like doing lease purchases. Actually, I don't do lease purchases. However, with this one case here, I'm making an exception because this house here is in a destination town, and yeah, and it's 9 hours away from me, and I don't want to go deal with that one anymore. So I'm choosing to go this route with hopes that the tenant buyers actually purchase the property. It's the only one that I'll do that on. Other than that, nope, I got to save. It's my retirement. You know, because and the best thing, guys, if you guys are employed right now, you start this, don't quit your job. You know, hey, keep going. Then once you get your financial number, then you make some decisions. Then once you get your flexibility number, ooh, man, it's on and popping from there. Coach, I hope I answered your question there.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I appreciate you sharing that, guys. And that's real talk. All right, Coach tells you some real good information about do not quit your job because you got this going for you. Guys, renter in business, let me be the first to tell you, if you get in the rental business, that money is up and down. I'm just going to be honest with you, it's up and down. You can go 6 months with no problem. And all of a sudden the air conditioner go out. Whatever profit you made them 6 months, gone. I mean, that's just how it worked. That's why I was honest. I didn't say cash flow. I said long-term wealth. If you listen to my words, I said long-term wealth. Cash flow, I don't count this as cash flow. It's cash flow when my houses are paid off stone free. That's when it's cash flow. Now, the only people I got to pay is Uncle Sam, taxes, and every once in a while, something wrong with a house. But I got a plan for that too. So I don't cash flow. I'm not going to lie to you like everybody else and say that real estate, rent a house is cash flow. No, it's long-term wealth. Now, can you make money off of it? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. But I'm not going to tell you that. You need to find it out on your own. Get you a couple rentals and find it out on your own. You tell me that. All right, guys, you can work from home. You can work from anywhere. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Anybody that tell you get in this business, you ain't going to be learning a lot, they're lying to you. They're lying. It's constant learning. I just went to Ohio this summer going to workshops with the Kingdom Real Estate trying to learn more. I stayed down low and buying Leona, Dan Miro, Kobe Sperber, Dean Garzowski, Robert Kiyosaki, loopholes in real estate, all this stuff. I stayed buying information over and over again to keep myself refined and retuned. And I don't know if anybody on this call old enough to know Carton Sheets. Carton Sheets is the OG of the real estate business. Man, it was 1980s. I bought his stuff when I first graduated. That's how I bought my first property in 2004. April 2004, because I listened to Carton Sheets. Once I graduated, the first thing I bought was Carton Sheets when I got my first check. And I started listening to Carton Sheets. That's how I learned the real estate rental business. He is my foundation, and I still listen to him to this day. I download all his CDs on my computer so I can listen to it, and I don't have to worry about no CD scratching or nothing, right? I bought the extra software to make sure I keep up with his work. Guys, that's how I know about the game. So education. You're always going to be educated. All right, 2 ways to learn. You can learn the hard way. Coach just said that. You can learn the hard way trying to do YouTube world and listen to all these folks on YouTube land. Like myself, I'm on YouTube land, just listen to us and try and go out there and do this yourself. I promise you this. I'm not even wishing bad on you. I'm just promising you this. The expense of learning on your own is more expensive than trying to go out there and pay somebody. Now, do you need to vet the people that you pay? Yes, vet them. Find out if they're good to you. Find out if you good relationship with them. Nobody gonna be a perfect fit. Nobody perfect. I haven't found the perfect fit in my life yet. But I found people that decent. I found people that's honest. And I found people that I can relate to. And they can relate to me. And those are people that I do business with. I remember Coach Joe asked me a long time ago, what make you pay for certain people's education? I don't know. It's something about them that I like, that I don't mind investing my money in, and said I want to just know more about it. And let me be honest with y'all on this call right now in front of everybody. If you teach me one thing, it's worth the money I paid in there. If you teach me one thing that I did not know at first, 9 times 10, that's 10 times the money I paid you is worth 10 times more than I paid you. Because that one strategy or that one technique can be the difference in your business. And when I say one thing, like, hey, go up on your rent every year. That one thing, I don't care how much I pay you, if I was not going on my rent, and you know, so many people, most of y'all know your grandma never went up on their rent. Your granddaddy got rent house, never go up on their rent. They kept the same house for several years, for 40 years down the road. People pay the same amount the whole time. That one thing by going to one class and paying somebody from the training saying, hey, go up on your rent every year. Go up. That's how you stay above inflation. That's worth 10 times more than what I paid them. Because every year that compounds, right? If I'm charging $50 for rent, this is just an easy number. 50, no, let's do 100. $100 rent first year. Next year, I go up $10. All right, next year I go up 2%. So 2% on that 110, right? So now you're at 120, right? Then you get 2% on that 120. You see how you like a credit card now? You keep on compounding. So every year you go up, you're going up a good amount of money, and you keep on compounding, keeping you above inflation. So that one trick right there, if I pay somebody $500 and I learned that one trick out of that, man, that's worth it, because now I'm making money forever off of that one thing. Now I'm sure they're gonna teach me more than that. They did teach me more than that. But I'm just showing you how if you think small, you miss the big picture. But if you take the information given, you can make a lot of money for a long time off the information you learn from a coach, right? And I just gave it to you. I just gave it to you, right? So you can learn the hard way. Try and do it yourself and try and figure it out. Let me tell you how it is. Look, this transparency. In 2016, when I started running the company like a business, I went out there and did employment taxes. I didn't know. I was trying to do the right thing. Guess what? 2023, $7,500 got taken out of my account by a levy. I got a levy on my doggone account. Because in 2016, nobody walked me through it. I got on a computer. I did my own company. I did my own business. I got a CPA and everything. He deal with my IRS taxes. He don't deal with no employment taxes. And that's a pass-through entity. You shouldn't be having no employment taxes. But because I did not go on the computer every year and file 0000, they start charging me penalties every month, right? Penalties every month. And then not only did they charge me penalties every month, they took my money out my account and closed my account and overdraft my account. Dude, is that a hard lesson? I just lost $7,500 because I did not get somebody $200 or $500 to walk me through doing this. Set up a business entity on my own. That's a real honest answer, guys. That's transparency. 2023 caught up with me. From 2019 is when they started on charging all these fees, and they say, okay, we want our money, and they just closed my account too. And I had to call them and just put 000000000 and sign a password on all them times. And then all of a sudden they say, okay, you good. But guess what? I'm still $180 short because of the penalties. Penalties, they ain't waived. They just gonna give me a little bit of my money back. They don't send me a check. Guys, it's real. Don't go out here trying to do it by yourself. You're gonna learn the hard way. That's a hard lesson. I can't be mad at nobody but me. I can talk about Uncle Sam all I want, but it's my fault. I didn't pay somebody to help me go through it and make sure I do it right the first time. All right. So lucky for you, you got people like myself that exist. You got people like Coach Joe that exist. We out here trying to help folks. We try to be transparent, honest, and to the point so that we can help you learn, earn, and return. We want you to make some money. We want you to start with wholesaling, right? The art of learning how to put a house on a contract for the right price. And then you make money with other people's money. You use their money that you're making from them to buy your properties and buy your rental enterprise, right? Use their money that you make from them to reinvest your money and do fix and flips. Use the money from the wholesale fees to either go buy, put private money in lending, lend your money out. So we got step by step. I don't know why that's right there. Okay, good. I don't know right there. So that's what we try and teach you to do, how to learn, earn, return. We give you step by steps and scripts to go. Step by steps and scripts to do that, right? So there go to 7 steps right there. That's what you're looking at. First, we got to talk about your mindset, because if you can't save money with your regular money, you're ain't gonna make money. You can't make money and save money. Can't save money with your regular check you already got. You ain't got money in the bank now. Once you start making money with a company and making more money, you're not gonna save that money. So we gotta start your mindset. We gotta try and get your mind right first. Let you understand you gotta learn how to budget and be on a tight budget. Your money going to invest in. It's not going to be spent, right? Then we're gonna teach you how to find great deals, which we're already doing it now. We started that early. Hey, go find great deals right there in your community. Any vacant houses in your neighborhood, that's a great deal right off the bat, period. Now, we'll find out how great it is, but just refer it over and let's go from there. Analyze deals. We'll teach you how to analyze deals and how to make offers later on once you get a part of our official program. Then you'll figure out whether you want to fix it and keep it, burn it, or do you want to wholesale it to somebody else? That's how my strategy is for every house I get. I get the house under contract for a wholesale. Then I figure out if I want to fix it and keep it for myself, or do I just want to sell it to somebody else? I don't want to deal with it. So that's the link to that right there. That's my old link. All right, got it. Then we tell you how to fund it and how to finish it out. So that's what this is, a 7 program called Fix or Flip. These are all on YouTube, on my Williams Reality website. This is my first wholesale deal I ever did. It's step by step what happened. You know how they say the seller be mad, the buyer be mad? Nope, they all happy. They all happy. Everybody was happy. They had a problem they want to get rid of it. This is my Vivian Street property, right? This is a property I bought. I didn't put it zoomed in. I'm sorry, guys. I guess I could since I'm on this. But nonetheless, I try to block out the people's phone number and names. 1-page contract. That's all I use, right? This handwritten. 1-page contract. Bought it. Scope of work to get the work done. Then, hey, I bought it for, y'all can't see it. I bought it for like $5,900 right there. I think they say $5,900. That's how much that house worth, $78,000. Right? That's from the bank, called a Federal Credit Union. Right? I blocked that Vivian Street. I blocked out the street address. Right? Blocked out street address. Called a Federal, $78,000. Some of the house work, I bought it for $5,900. $5,900. Right? So that's it. Put in a contract, we buy it, we keep it, we do a scope of work. After we do a scope of work, we fix the house up, we refinance it, we get paid big money. $5,900, $78,000. If that's not six and you ain't getting on my schedule, I don't know what you're waiting on. All right, guys, it's a 1-year commitment with our program, 2 coaches working with you. We got bi-weekly meetings and weekly meetings. On Mondays, we meet every week. On 1st and 3rd, we meet on Wednesdays. You also can get scheduled time with us, extra time on our schedule as needed, 30-minute blocks. You get the support, attention, and documentation for implementation. That's your part. You implement, we're going to give you the support, attention, and documentation. Right? That's pretty much it, guys. You can do this part-time, full-time, whatever time you want. Just start. You could be a self-made millionaire. How would you feel to be the first self-made millionaire if you're the first self-made millionaire in your family, or the second, or the third, or the fourth? I don't know what kind of family you got. But you could be self-made millionaire. I promise you this. In this business, it only takes about 10 houses or 5 houses, 10 or 5 houses to be a millionaire. 10 or 5 houses to be a millionaire. And you could be the first in your family, or you can be the second, third, or fourth. I don't know, right? But you could be it. You can be it, and you will be it if you work with us. Again, I got the book called Why Wait to Be Great. It's on Amazon, right? It's on Amazon. I got a Facebook group called Why Wait to Be Great, Goal Overachiever. Please join our group, our community. That's my personal growth and development group. All we're doing is pushing stuff in there to boost you up and make you happy and make you excited and keep you growing. Guys, get on my schedule. You already got my calendar invite. I'll put in there one more time. If anybody's joined after I put it in there, I'll copy and paste and put in there one more time. That's all I got for y'all tonight. I'm not going to go over there. Like I said, I am a school teacher. I need to update that, 21 years. Worked up with over 100 properties. I'm a school teacher by trade. I'm a coach. I always love learning. I always love being an entrepreneur. I always love helping people. So that's why we're here. Compounding bad events is what we do. When bad things happen, we elevate. And this is our retirement strategy. I already told you, I desire to help others begin their retirement strategy by investing in real estate. This is a vehicle you have control over, guys. A vehicle you have control over. So, Coach, man, what you got? You got anything? And anybody got any questions? If you want to speak, put your hands up or put something in there saying, hey, you don't mind speaking, or you want to ask some questions. We're here. Time is 9:55, but we're still available. Coach, you got anything you want to add?
No, man, I'm just excited for again, what's taking place right now. And for those that are ready to make that next step, take that next step, right now is the perfect time again. It really, really is. You know, you've already shared some assets that and some contracts of things you have going. I could do the exact same. However, it's more so about them. For us, oh, we know it's all about us because we work every single day for us. So, we're here to offer our services and support to help them get to that get to that next level, that next wave. And in the exact same time, they're definitely helping us. So, Coach, that's it for me, man. I'm proud of everyone that's on this call. Yeah, let's see if they have any questions. And if not, or whenever we conclude, we can wrap this up.
Hey, I don't see anything in the chat box. Nobody have anything. I'll try to put a mark on it. Oh, man. I did something else. Dang it. Well, I stay missing something. Dang. I'll just try to put a mark on that self-made millionaire.
Hey, that's you. You.
Hey, for them, for them. Like you said, we try to support them.
Yeah, man. Doing this lease purchase agreement.
You need any help with that, brother?
I always need help with it, man, with stuff, man. Always. I'll send it over to you, let you check it out. See
All
if you
right.
think I need to add something or anything like that.
I
So,
definitely can scrutinize. I'll give
oh,
you
oh
attention. I'll give you attention and support.
yes.
All right, guys. If y'all don't have anything, thank y'all so much for staying to the end. I hope this was something that you love to hear. If it wasn't, let me know. Get on my schedule again. Let's talk. Let's chit chat. Thank you for the people. I think 2 people signed up for sure. I haven't looked at my phone again because I was teaching. Guys, this is fun. I love what I do. I'm a workaholic. I'm not asking you to be a workaholic, but I love what I do. It's different when you do what you love to do. It's not a bad thing, right? I enjoy helping people. I enjoy making money, and I enjoy helping folks to make money. It's just I want to die knowing that I help as many people I can meet their goals in life. That's what I want to die out of life. That's all I want in life. If I die tomorrow and I know I help as many people as I can, I live my best life. I live my best life. I lived my best life. Right. So that's my goal in my life is to help as many people as I can in my life. So that when I die, y'all all come to my funeral and say, man, you know what? I didn't know that man, but he said one thing, it changed my life. When people come and say that to me, it warms my soul. I'm old school. I'm a country boy. I love to be of service and I love to give service and I love to help. So that's who I am. So thank y'all again for standing on the end. Coach, thank you for your time, your dedication. And guys, we'll see y'all next week, next Thursday be the last one for the New Year's. And please join Wild Week to Be Great Goal Overachiever Facebook community. You can follow us at Investing Now 2021 on YouTube as well. So Investing Now 2021 on Twitter, Instagram, everything. So looking forward to serving you all. Thank y'all again for your time and thank you for your dedication. Have a great night.